The Brave Little Lion and the Lost Star. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest filled with tall trees and colorful flowers, there lived a little lion named Leo. Leo was no ordinary lion. He was much smaller than the other lions in the kingdom. His golden fur shimmered brightly in the sunlight, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity. But he often felt a bit unsure of himself, because he wasn't as big or strong as the others. In this forest, there was a legend that every 100 years, a magical star would fall from the sky and land deep within the forest. This star was said to have the power to grant one special wish to anyone who found it. The forest animals believed that whoever found the star would become the wisest and most powerful creature in the kingdom. One bright morning, all the animals were buzzing with excitement. The day had come, the magical star had fallen. The forest echoed with the voices of animals planning to go on an adventure to find it. The lions, the elephants, the tigers, and even the big bears all gathered in the clearing near the great oak tree, ready to search for the star. Leo watched from the side, feeling nervous. He knew he was too small to keep up with the larger animals. He couldn't climb as fast as the monkeys, run as quickly as the deer, or swim as well as the otters. But Leo had always dreamed of doing something special, something brave. As the others set off in all directions, Leo stood still for a moment. Then, he whispered to himself, "Maybe I'm smaller, but I still have a big heart. I won't give up. I will find the star." With that, Leo began his journey. He first crossed the Whispering River, where the current was strong, and the water rushed quickly over the smooth stones. Leo wasn't a great swimmer, but he knew that if he didn't try, he would never get across. Carefully, he stepped from one rock to another, his paws wet and slippery. Halfway across, he nearly lost his balance and fell into the water. But Leo held on tight to a branch that was hanging over the river. With all his strength, he pulled himself to the other side. After a long journey through the forest, Leo reached a dark wood grove, a mysterious place where the sun never fully shone, and the trees grew tall and thick. The animals in the forest often avoided this place, saying it was too spooky. But Leo wasn't scared. He had heard stories about how the magical star had once been spotted in Darkwood Grove. So, with his heart pounding, he ventured into the grove. As he walked deeper into the grove, the trees seemed to grow even taller, casting eerie shadows all around him. Suddenly, a loud rustling noise made Leo freeze in his tracks. From behind a large tree, a shadowy figure appeared. It was a giant, wise owl named Orion, known for being the keeper of the forest's secrets. His feathers were silver, and his eyes glowed with the wisdom of ages. "Who goes there?" Orion's voice boomed. "It's me, Leo," the little lion answered, feeling a little nervous but trying to sound brave. "I'm looking for the magical star." Orion's glowing eyes narrowed as he looked at Leo, a lion so small. "Seeking such a great power? Why would you risk your life in this dark and dangerous place?" Leo took a deep breath and said, "I may be small, but I believe that even someone like me can do something important. I may not be the biggest or the fastest, but I'm willing to try." Orion nodded slowly, impressed by Leo's courage. "You have a brave heart, little lion. I will help you, but remember, the path ahead will not be easy. You must show patience and wisdom to find the star." With that, Orion flapped his wings and flew up into the trees, leaving Leo to continue his journey. The path through the Darkwood Grove was long and full of challenges. Leo had to climb steep hills, solve tricky riddles, and cross narrow bridges made of tangled vines. At times, he felt like giving up, but each time he thought of the star and the wish he could make, he found new strength. At the top of the tallest tree in the grove, Leo saw sparkling light. There it was, the magical star, glowing brightly in the branches above him. But as he reached for it, a strong wind blew, and the star floated out of his grasp, flying high into the sky. Leo's heart sank. He had come so far, and now the star was slipping away. But just as he was about to turn back, he remembered something Orion had told him. patience, and wisdom. Leo sat down quietly under the tree and waited. He didn't rush. He didn't panic. He watched the star as it floated in the wind, its glow shining like a little sun. Slowly, he noticed the star wasn't just floating randomly. It was being pulled by the breeze in a specific direction. Leo stood up and began to follow the star. He moved carefully, letting the wind guide him, and finally, after what seemed like hours, he reached a clearing. There, the star slowly descended into his paws. The magical star shimmered brightly, and Leo felt its warmth fill him with a sense of peace and power. He didn't know what wish to make, but then he realized something important. "I wish," Leo whispered, "that I could share this wisdom with all the animals in the forest, so that they could see that bravery and strength come in many forms." The star sparkled one last time and then disappeared, leaving Leo with a deep sense of contentment. Leo returned to the great oak tree, where all the other animals were still searching for the star. When they saw Leo, they were amazed. They had heard that he had ventured into the dark wood grove, a place where many animals had been too scared to go. But Leo didn't need to explain his adventure. The animals could see that something had changed in him.